Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your great support. My name is Regan. For my returning viewers and also to my returning subscribers, I usually appreciate so much for your great support always. So now things are boiling up nicely because you won't believe this. After the Standard Gazette released a gazette whereby the front page was saying betrayers of Gen Z, in which they placed two pictures there. One was of Samuel Makaure and another one was of Raila Odinga. So that front page of the Standard, I think, has now created a lot of chaos. And not that physical chaos, but mentally chaos and even the emotional chaos. And that's why now you have seen the breaking news is coming in, whereby Raila or the ODM has now come out to release a press. And their press is saying, their press from ODM is urging the youths to turn out in large numbers for the planned commemoration of the Gen Z protesters who lost their lives during last year anti-government protest. So now we can know very well that there is something cooking here. Because remember, Raila na RUTO wako under the government known as broad-based government. And for now, you can tell that now Raila ni kama ameanza kutoa mguu moja nje. Meaning that the journey now, it has started. Ni vile tu William Samuel Ruto ni kama ajui. Because tumeona most of the time, Edwin Sifuna, the Secretary General of the ODM, come out so many times, akisema that yeye for now, haelewi what is the meaning of the MOU sama broad-based government. Now, from those words of Edwin Sifuna, you can clearly note down some of the points. Because mtu kama Edwin Sifuna, yeye ni Secretary General of the ODM. Now, the head of the ODM ni Raila Odinga. So, up to now, you can clearly note some of the things. Or you can join some of the missed patterns here. So, first time, tuliona Sifuna akicriticize sana Ruto. Akiambia Ruto that wewe mwenyewe ndo unajiletea shida. Kwa sababu wale watu wenye wamekuzingira, hao ndo ni watu wenye wanashika handball every now, every then. Meaning that Sifuna alikuwa anajaribu kuwaambia William Samuel Ruto that wewe wenye uko nao ndio wanakuletea shida. So up to now the ODM wameona that hapana, hii maneno ya Sifuna isiwapake tena matope. And that's why unaweza kumbuka vizuri Sifuna alikuwa anasema wale ambao wako na William Samuel Ruto. So mtu kama Raila pia yeye hataki ati hiyo maneno ya Sifuna ikuwe ni kama inamshika, because pia yeye ako around William Samuel Ruto. So that's the game here, because Edwin Sifuna yeye alikuwa anasema that wale ambao wako around the president, and ironically even Raila ako around the president. And that's why you are seeing now, because tumeona the government of the day, especially the Kenya Kwanza government, hawataki mambo ya Wednesday ama hii mambo ya 25th, hawataki. And that's why even the government spokesperson today, Isaac Mwaura, came out to say that there is no demonstration which will be held on 25th June coming this Wednesday. So you can tell that now ODM is trying to distance themselves. And that's why you are seeing now, they have come out to call on the youth to turn out in large numbers. Remember, mtu kama William Samuel Ruto hajatarajia this to happen. Because yeye alijua wako tu pamoja na wako tu kimoja. And that means that now the pressure is coming from all the corners. Yeye alijua tu hii kitu kila mtu atanyamazia to the way the Kenya Kwanza government wamenyamazia. Because the Kenya Kwanza government for sure hawataki hii mambo ya 25th. Hawataki kabisa. And that's why you have seen different leaders coming from Kenya Kwanza government. They are trying to insert some things here. Because mtu kama Cherargei, Senator of the Nandi, is coming out to tell us that the Gen Zs are being sponsored by the NGOs, the non-governmental organization. On the other side, Kimani Ichung'wah is coming out to tell us that the youths are bringing anarchy. They are destabilizing the country. So you can clearly tell that ukiangalia tu vizuri hii government ya Kenya Kwanza, kuna kitu walikuwa wanajaribu kucheza. But for now, it has already backfired. What I can say. So I want us to read this press statement which came from ODM today. Then we proceed. But before we proceed, ladies and gentlemen, as we always do, ensure you like the video. If you like the video, you automatically support the work I'm doing in this channel. Otherwise, thank you so much for that like. Let us read this press statement which came from ODM. The statement is saying, as I quote, "As we draw close to the anniversary of the Gen Z protest, we urge Kenyans of goodwill to uphold national unity and ignore those who seek to divide us. The party has for a long time been an advocate and practitioner of peaceful protest and change, and we urge all those who will turn out to commemorate the anniversary this Wednesday to fearlessly stand on the side of freedom and democracy and the right to protest as enshrined in the Constitution." So now they continue and saying, "We have stated time without a number that ODM is not part of the Kenya Kwanza government. Whatever stability frameworks we enter into for the sustenance of peaceful nation and democracy, they do not amount to joining the government. It is therefore in really bad state for the Standard to consistently run this narrative, knowing it is false. The journalist tenet of truth, honesty, and fairness cannot be sacrificed for political points." They are saying the leadership of ODM and the entire party refuses to be intimidated and railroaded by partisan propaganda distinguished as journalism. We particularly reject what appears to be the undeclared rules that seem to govern the Standard coverage and treatment of the party's leader, Right Honorable Raila Odinga. So now you can clearly tell that this issue is coming from what the Standard first published. Because remember, today's gazette, Standard Gazette of today, the heading is saying betrayers of Gen Z. So the Standard, I think they were trying to initiate something here, in which it has already been initiated. As we talk now, it has been initiated, because the Standard, they were trying as if they were testing the waters. They were testing if Raila can talk or if ODM can react from this heading, because the heading was betrayers of Gen Z. And that's why you have listened what I have read, that ODM is coming out to complain what the Standard published, because the Standard published that if the heading of the Standard was saying betrayers of Gen Z, and the picture of Raila was on the front page together with Samuel Makaure. So you can clearly tell that how things here. So this was a tactical game. They were trying to see if ODM still with the people or ODM is fully with the government. And up to now, I think we have seen something and we have not something. Something is wrong somewhere. Even if last time we hear the Raila Odinga talking about the Adani, him being frustrated from the Adani deal being cancelled. Here, Haimati, what matters most here is now what's coming the day after tomorrow. So you can clearly see that things are now boiling up nicely, because now it has forced the ODM to come out and release a press statement urging the youths to come out and participate for their rights. What's your opinion? Drop it at the comment section. Otherwise, consider subscribing, liking, and sharing. Let's meet in another video for more updates.